Hey everyone, it's Bobo the Vulture. It's time for more Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. And, we've done pretty well for ourselves, I'd say. It's time to figure out what else do we need to do. Let's go undergo race. See what kinds of vehicles we need to win any of these special events. We still need some front edge and front wheel drive cars of some goodness. 345 or 394 horsepower. Actually, tell you what might do that. 345 to 394. What if we got the Neon ACR out here? It's front engine and front wheel drive. Let's get in. I could probably maybe do a little better than double that horsepower number, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go to South City with our American Club Racer. Okay, it was the Dodge Neon, right? Because, it actually made Plymouth Neons too. They looked exactly the same, did all the same stuff. You can't turbocharge Neon in this game. I'm sure somebody out there has actually done it. I'm not trying to deny that it's possible to do. 234 horsepower right there. Yeah, see? Mighty. 134 to 243. Alright, performance chip. Wowie zowie. We can't bump up the displacement, can we? No, we can't. Engine balancing? Okay. 3, 249. Yeah. 257. It won't actually be the most powerful front-edge, front-wheel drive car that you'll ever run across, but hopefully at 283 horsepower, after we've done some work to it, it will be sufficient to our needs. Let's see, let's put some sticky tires on it. We could get dirt tires for it, but no, I actually wanted racing slicks. Sorry. Didn't mean to confuse anyone. Yeah, purchased. Yes, let's equip them too. Alright. And let's do the weight reduction. Sure. That's right, because in the first game you could do race modifications or weight reduction. In this game, if you want race modifications, you have to do weight reduction first. I just thought it was kind of irksome to have to go through the extra steps. But, you know. It's fine. Neon. Apparently, if I race modify my Neon ACR, it becomes a two-door. Who knew? And it could be pink. Red or orange. Yeah, okay. Those are all stupid looking. But let's go ahead and well, first off, while I'm here, let's go to the Neon Trophy. There is a Neon Trophy. $5,000 for Neons only. No licenses are required, so we could just hop right in. Isn't that great, Zachary Dean? You're hanging out. You do a lot of hanging out here. Zachary Dean's actual owner / parents are not around. So I am taking care of him. And he is all like, hey, what's going on? It seems like a lot of these neons have been tuned to the utmost. How's it going back there, guys? Wow, that was an odd little flip, wasn't it? Let's avoid that in future. Alright, so when this car gets above a certain speed, it maybe doesn't like to turn quite as much. At low to moderate speeds, though, it's pretty sprightly. One could argue that that actually is the car staying planted at high speeds, but I'm going to say it just doesn't turn. But front-wheel drive, that's going to be the standard characteristic, is it will not want to turn as much as you turn the wheel. Little dead spot on the gearing right there, isn't there? Stay back. I know karate. There we go. 59,590. We won against all the other neons. So there's what a neon RT looks like. I think you can get them in colors other than blue with white stripes. But yeah, basically the cars are, in terms of stats in this game, as far as I can tell, the ACR and the RT are identical. And this one has 4 doors, so makes me think it's cooler. A little weird that way. The more practical a car is, while still being ridiculously crazy fast, the more I like it. I actually feel kind of bummed that I have a 2-door car right now, as opposed to the car that I used to have that was both faster and a mid-size sedan. But either way, let's move on. Let's try out Midfield Raceway, see how it goes. See how it's doing, you know. Just get out there, see how it's doing. Let's go ahead and start the race, since the only parts we would be able to change would be parts that would reduce our power, which we don't want to do here. This isn't a matter of like gearing or engine tuneries or something. I wonder what other cars we have here. Oh boy, I just got blind tunnel vision looking at all the other cars that were there. I did not even see the turn coming up. It's getting late. This actually used to be in the middle of my prime LPing time of night. But I work a different job now, and I keep almost normal person hours, so... This car actually, once you get it out in the wide open, it actually is handling pretty nice. Ouch. Doesn't like to turn under braking. Ah, must be part of what it is. Suppose if I had a brake balance controller, I could alter that somewhat. But yeah, it doesn't seem to like to turn under braking. Under hard braking. I'll bear that in mind. I think I actually reasonably handled that turn for once. That's first time for everything, right, guys?
Ford Racing, no way, Mopar forever.
Okay, that turn certainly could have been handled better, but we're out of it and we're still in the lead. So that is some small benefit. I always put my turning off too late here. My braking off too late. Because I feel like you should be able to dive into that turn. And just get an extra slowdown because it's the bottom of a hill. You don't get enough help from it being at the bottom of a hill. That is not the way that it will work. Although, hey, I got to admit, my hat's off to this little Neon. That little droid did it. Yeah. Mazda 323F S-Wagon. Oh, a bunch of V6s, huh? Well, guess what, V6s? You V-sucked against this little American four-cylinder. The Dodge Neon was like a big revelation when it first came out. At least in the United States. It was like, oh, hey, here's a real, legit effort at a compact car out of the U.S., which we haven't had for a while. I mean, Chevy had the Cavalier, which was kind of just sort of chugging along off of a bunch of parts from the 80s. The Escort was actually... The Escort gets much maligned, but it was alright. It was based off of... Actually, I think it shared a bunch of bits and pieces with the Mazda Protege of the same era. So I guess you could say it wasn't technically American. Maybe that was the problem people had. Oh yeah, we're moving up to a higher class of opponent here. This may turn out to be a problem. Some Mitsubishi Eclipse up there. Alfa Romeo Coupe. I bet there might even be one of those Fiats up there. I bet that big yellow thing is a Fiat or something. There's an Acura NSX. That's one of those. Oh no, it's a Celica. Wow, I am not proving the brilliant chops at driving around Trial Mountain that I might think that I would ordinarily have. That's not very good, huh? It's alright. We can catch up to this Celica. There we go. I guess this certainly has something to do with just how the car comes out of the box, but seems to have kind of a tall third gear. But you know, the actual models that come out of the showroom have to be designed for a multitude of things, including drivability on just regular roads as opposed to racetracks, and fuel economy being another big one. Second gear was just, I mean, for those who may have never driven a stick shift, first gear is pretty much just for getting the car moving. Second gear is primarily a gear for accelerating. Third gear is a gear for cruising around in. Second gear you might use in, like, really, like, driving out in the parking lot. But, like, third gear would be your first actually, like, driving anywhere sort of a gear. On the roads. On the road. Alright, I think we're going to finish the FF trophy this way. I could have spoken too soon, though. Get out of my face, Zippy. Yeah! Take that, Zippy. Neon ACR forever! Woo! So there's your Selga. There is, I guess, one of the last Honda Preludes they ever made. Integra Type R. And Mitsubishi Eclipse, which is a very good car for this sort of championship in the first game, as I remember. The Alfa, oh, is a 156. Those are neat little sedans. Alfa Romeos tend to be pretty cool little cars, but I guess they've been talking about bringing them to the U.S. for a number of years and have not really gotten around to it yet. It would be, yeah. It would be as part of this whole Fiat Chrysler ownership thing. Because Alfa Romeo, division of Fiat. If I'm remembering all of my bits and pieces right. A lot of moving parts. Alright, so got that did. There's a mid-engine challenge and a four-wheel drive challenge. We don't have very many mid-engine or four-wheel drive cars right now. We got in the compact car cup taken care of. Car World, don't know about. If the only requirement is that it has 4 doors, I could enter the Neon in that, but it's not a 80 sports car cup. Oh man, I gotta bring the Starlet back for this. Take it out to Trial Mountain. Maybe, just maybe. Grand touring car and pure sports car. See, some of these are kind of tuned turbo car number 1, tuned NA car number 1. These are all free. Okay. Oh, anyways, I guess there's one last duty for our Neon, which is to win us the racing style Neon trophy. What is the Dodge Special? Pretty sure it has nothing to do with the Neon. Oh, there's the concept car. And there is the concept... Oh, there's the Phaeton, which we've tried driving around, and maybe if I went and tried to get it customized. Yeah, there's the GTR-T Morica. We're not gonna get that right now, although we could afford it. We have $1 million. Yeah, no, I don't want those. I might actually want a, what is it, here? A TCS controller, traction control system. A high setting stabilizes the car by eliminating wheel spin but may diminish acceleration. Powerful wheel. I may want to get a TCS controller for the Speed 12. Anyways, what color do we want to go with here? Does it matter? They're all dumb. Let's go with lime flavor and perform the racing modification. There's no going back from the racing modification, is there? I don't think you can, but piss. Racing style. It's time to show everybody our racing style. Time to racing style and racing profile. Midfield Raceway. Fantastic. Let's go. We just got done racing this car at Midfield Raceway. It was fun. Let's do it again. With other neons. There's another green one up there. Oh, piss. Now the big question becomes, how modified are those other ones? What are you running into me for? I was alongside you. Oh yeah, that was a good run through there. Oh yeah, I'm down with the way that this is going. Scraping walls, not really a great idea in terms of shedding speed. So, I'm a bad example in a lot of things in this game. So, be aware of that. Yeah, that's the way that you get through that section. Occasionally look behind me to see how close they are. Now, will this improve against my best lap? Probably, because I didn't start from a speed of 0. It's only one flying lap here, folks. But I did it! Yeah! One of these was an RT. Can you tell? Which one? It looks so much different. Yeah. Anyways. So when you do the racing modifications on them, they literally all changes disappear. It is just the price of entry to begin with. Yeah, we weren't going to get a prize car out of that, but that's okay. Let's not worry about those kinds of details. So, I think we picked up a few more new prize cards. We should probably check and see what they are. See if they're anything interesting to us. They're a Tom's T111, which is based off of a Toyota of some sort. Yeah, two machine based on the old 11 Trino. It's positioned to include the works. Okay, interior, Okay, they actually did do some kinds of, yeah, okay, they did interior, they did engine and suspension work on that, so I approve of this, car, although it is front engine, front wheel drive, we don't need it. Mugen Prelude Type S, you can see it's very powerful. You can read this if you like. Sporty SIR. Oh, good. This car is set apart from the subdued-looking standard Mugen added its parts to Prelude to create the Mugen Prelude Type S. The car is set apart from the subdued-looking standard model by Sporty Aero parts. Sporty Aero parts. It's so sporty. Sporty. I feel like maybe getting a fun car. You guys feel like getting a fun car? Let's see what we got for fun cars. We could get a fun car from here. This is not where the fun cars I was specifically thinking of are. But there certainly are some here. What kind of... Oh, it's the Audi TT-LM edition. Also it's $1 million. I don't have $1 million. I don't have $1 million. What do you think I am? Some kind of person with $1 million? Well, I don't have that. There are events here. The 3 Series trophy? Yeah, the 3 Series Cup. What kind of lineup do they have in terms of... We got the 320, 322, 320 Ti, 328s. Ah, so they have the older iterations and the new iterations. This is the new 328. When I say new, these are all very old now, mind you. The 323 Ti. I liked these. Now, they only sold the 318 Ti in the United States. But, Stahlblau. That looks pretty nice, actually. Actually, so does Aufsblau. Which had a little 4-cylinder engine in it. But, anyway. This is not actually the place that I intended to come to begin with. So let me just hop over to West City is the one I was looking for. Lancia, they make some fun stuff. I wonder whether or not that's going to pick up on the whole thing. There it is. It's a fantastic car from the 80s. 243 horsepower. I'm not sure I believe that, even. Wolf of the Crown is one of the most frighteningly complex, utterly bizarre-looking, and unstoppably quick rally monsters of all time. Yeah. It was more like 400 horsepower. What are they talking about? 200, whatever. Supercharger, extreme responsiveness, clutch, enabled it to... Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Performance from this package was stunning. It can accelerate in under 3 seconds to 60 miles an hour. Detuned road cars were also produced. Is that they're going with? Yeah. Let's see. The Delta S4 took its first win in the 85 RAC Rally at the hands of Henri Toivonen. The car went on to claim the world title the following year after a series of massive accidents, including the death of Toivonen. The S4 was outlawed with the remainder of Rallying's Group B division. Yeah, too monstrous to continue. It wasn't just the S4. It was the rules of rallying at the time were producing some pretty crazy cars. This being among them. I'm going to go ahead and buy it and get in it. It's one of my favorite cars in the game. It's not necessarily the best value for money proposition, but hey. Yeah, there's Delta Cup. We're going to enter the racing style one. We can't enter the normal style one with this car, of course, because it's a racing style car. But we're going to enter. Anyways, Clubman Stage Route 5. Okay. You're going to have to listen to this car. Listen to the sound it makes. This is the extent to the ridiculous crazy turbocharging of a tiny engine that they did. I'm driving blind, folks. Screen's too dark. There we go. That's more like it. Lancia Delta S4. These are the Audi Quattros of the time. This car actually sounds less insane than I remember it. And I just managed to loop it. Can we still manage to recuperate from this? Seems unlikely, but it is a crazy enough car that maybe we can do it. Because they're all still jammed up right there. Not quite, but we managed to make it back up to second. That's not bad. You notice they all have these little... They're not actually homage liveries. I believe that I think it was Martini, Rossi, and were sponsoring the team. So that all would happen. Gonna go ahead and do that again. And this time we will just... Well, see how it's still Clubman Stage Route 5. Is this one gonna be the same race all the time? Or they just have a thing for making me attempt to see color detail that is not displayed on this monitor. So, for Christmas, I got a new recording device. Unfortunately, I have yet to be able to plug it in because I need an extra adapter for it. It'll be ready soon. And it has a pass-through like this one that I'm using has a pass-through. I'm just hoping that the pass-through on the new device is an HDMI pass-through rather than the one on the device I'm using right now is a component pass-through. I'm wondering whether or not the HDMI pass-through might not, whether the colors will be better, basically, is the thing I need to get out in the end. And I know the composite cables are perfectly capable of putting out an HD signal. And of course you have to use composite at some level if you are trying to record PS3. Because, of course, you can't record HDMI off of PlayStation 3 because it has high-definition copy protection on it. There, that's a little more like it. And of course, the other thing that we can do with this now is this is a real rally car, so it already has dirt tires. We can go rally a little bit. Do you guys want to rally a little bit? I know I do. So, when we come back next time, folks, I'm going to take this car and I'm going to go out. And I'm probably going to go rally a little bit. How's that sound, huh? Yeah, that sounds exciting. It sounds sexy. It shouldn't sound sexy, folks. That's just a little strange. On all of your parts. All of your parts. Alright, I'm going to look at the Delta S4 here. Now that I've bought it, how much does it say it has? 387. So, interesting little disconnect there, folks. But what are you gonna do? I sure don't know. So it's basically one of these things where they were padding the numbers. They were trying to say, oh no, it's not that powerful. You don't need to consider this car to be a very dangerous thing. No, it's perfectly okay. And then, wham, lots of power. So that they could win races and stuff, because that's what racing cars are supposed to do. So fun. Next time, folks, probably going to take the S4 out and play in the dirt a little bit. That'll be cool, right? I look forward to it. Hopefully you will too. Until then, though, this is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.